Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dolynny TV. I'm Tyson Dolynny, ready to take you through another game preview as our Edmonton Oilers go to finish off the second half of this back-to-back in the American desert against the Arizona Coyotes today after winning, well, not exactly, I wouldn't say the most convincing game against the Vegas Golden Knights, but a very, very, very good game at that against the Vegas Golden Knights, a 4-2 win last night. Now, right now, unless I am able to troll Twitter a little bit during the video, I don't have the Oilers lines for this game. However, like I said, it just is what it is when you've got a little bit of a busy weekend going on. I've done that several times before, and today's going to be no exception for this one. So we're going to sit here and talk for the next 10-15 minutes about what exactly it is that's so important for the Edmonton Oilers when it comes down to today playing the Arizona Coyotes in Arizona. Because what happened yesterday is I broke down kind of the standings math and how it all shuffles out and how important it is the Edmonton Oilers at least win both games. Because if we would have and Arizona would have lost both games, right, they played LA yesterday, we would have a 7-point division lead. Now, we won yesterday, so did Arizona. So if we win today, we can open up a full 5-point lead in the division, and that would be absolutely beautiful. The only problem is, again, guys, we've already played Arizona once, and we know exactly what happened against them last time out. Arizona absolutely Arizona'd us to death. That's just what they do, right? Stingy defense, good sticks, good goaltending, and just shut it down and really not allow the Oilers to get much going. Now, that said, the Oilers were able to do some damage against Arizona because it was an overtime final at Rogers Place, a 3-2 game for the Arizona Coyotes in that one. But still, that's a lot of points lost, right? It's a tough go. That's the point they got up on us instead of being 2 points up on them, which would technically at that point be 3 points up on them. So yeah, you know what? It could have been worse, but you know what? We need to come away and definitely have a better effort than we did last time against them, and just have this effort we had against the Vegas Golden Knights last night, right? Both teams on a back-to-back. Arizona played in the afternoon. We played last night. Who's going to be fresher? It's a question, right? Nobody really knows which team's going to be the fresher team today. So with that said, guys, if you're new to the channel right now, what I want you to do, I'm going to take a second to break away from that. Hit that subscribe button along this video somewhere because, guys, I'm going to tell you, you get the game reviews, you get everything Oilers that much faster if you hit the subscribe button. So with that, let's go break this down because Mikko Koskinen will be your starting goalie tonight, right? Mikko Koskinen at 6 p.m. will take to the ice and begin the game in the crease for the Edmonton Oilers. What that means is the simple fact that at 33 points, this Oilers team has again stayed on pace no matter what for the playoffs for this month, right? The math is 15.66 points per month will get the Edmonton Oilers 94 points by the end of the regular season, if not a couple more. So, what does that mean? Well, 33 points divided by 2 is 16 and a half. So we're a full almost point more per month at this point than we need to be, and we've got 3 games remaining. So Arizona, the reason this game is so crucial is it's the separation in the standings for our Edmonton Oilers, and of course it is the chance to get a couple greasier points, right? Get up to 35. Suddenly you're talking 17 and a half points. And then, of course, against Colorado, if we could get a win against Colorado or Vancouver, suddenly you're talking, well, 18 and a half points. And that's really only not that much of a regression. It's really, realistically, one less win than we had in all of October, mathematically speaking, in terms of point production. But that's a whole bunch of math I don't feel like doing this early in the morning, ladies and gentlemen. However, what we need to talk about is the keys to success for Mikko Koskinen tonight, and it's as simple as this, guys. You know what? Be motivated, go out there, challenge every puck, and do exactly what he's done for the past few starts. You know, that start against, who was it? Dallas? Absolutely beautiful. It was just just a rough go that the Oilers kind of collapsed there in the third, but Mikko Koskinen, guys, for the first two periods of that Dallas game, if he plays every game of the season like he did those first two periods, we are going to be fine. We are going to be dandy. We are going to be gold. It was an absolutely incredible game out of Mikko Koskinen. You know, that glove save that's all over the highlight reels? Yeah, that sums up how good he was at times in that Dallas game. So that's where I'm going to go back to, that Dallas game. And of course, then you have everything against San Jose as well. And now this Edmonton Oilers team needs the start of the season against Arizona right here, right now, today, or we could be in a little bit of harm's way when it comes to the standings because, well, let me tell you, Arizona would be within 2 points, or actually, technically speaking, 1 point of us if we don't get it into overtime. So we need to create separation, and that's why again today it's an important 4-point game, right? I keep talking about these. It was an 8-point weekend. We got job number 1 done. Now we need to get job number 2 to get this 4-point, 8-point weekend done. Because you sit there, right? If we end up losing this one, well, it's a 1-point separation in the standings. If we win this one, it's a 5-point separation in the standings. So how important would that be for our Edmonton Oilers if we could get 5-point separation, get up there, and then all of a sudden not face Colorado until 8 p.m. on Wednesday, and then go and face Vancouver on the 30th, an 8 p.m. start at home. So that would be a good way to close out the month, at least 36, 37 points on the ledger. That would be huge for our Edmonton Oilers team. And that all begins today against Arizona. Now, what the Oilers have to do, like I said, it's about playing the exact same way we did against Vegas. Because when you play dictating the game, driving the game north into the offensive zone, not allowing the opponents to set up in the middle of the ice, right? We did not allow Vegas to do that, and when they did, they scored. So technically speaking, how often did we allow them to set up in the middle is the question. And then, of course, you know what? Just get good goaltending, and that's the keys to success today. Is you need to drive the pace of the game, you need to drive it in the offensive zone, you need to hem down, wear down the Arizona Coyotes, and just absolutely torch them every time they make a mistake, right? Score goals. I don't care. I don't care who's putting it in the net. If McDavid has a 7-point game tonight and we win, that I don't care. I know the over-reliance factor is there in such an event, but at this point, guys, this is a crucial game for the Edmonton Oilers, as we got to go out there and absolutely win this one, or we're going to be in some testy waters there when it comes to getting this going for the rest of the season. And it's not sitting here saying I think the Oilers are going to win the division. I think the Oilers are the number 1 seed in the Western Conference at the end of the season. I guess that's what I should caution you with. What I think about this Oilers team is the longer we stay on top, the better our playoff chances. That's literally my logic here. The longer we're in first place, the longer we're top dogs in the Pacific, means the better we have to play and the longer we're in the race. And realistically, you go back to what Ken Holland said about this Edmonton Oilers team competing for a playoff spot, being right there either in or out. Well, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in, and the longer we stay in, the damn better for this Edmonton Oilers squad, and the more exciting it is for us to watch them. So that's the key here, is stay on top. And that, how do you do that? You drive the play in the offensive zone. You keep the guys to the outside in the defensive zone, and you get some good goaltending out of Mikko Koskinen, and hopefully not the bad game, good game that we've been getting out of them for the past little while. Guys, it's going to be important that we get the W tonight. I feel weird on game 26 of the season. Same thing when I did the must win against Pittsburgh. This is, to a very much so degree, a must-win for the Edmonton Oilers to just prove their spot in the league right now, right? To sit here and say, hey, we are legit. And against the Arizona Coyotes, who are trying to claim the exact same thing based on, what? I don't know, nothing? Because they got Phil Kessel and they've got a couple rookies who have put it together. I don't know. The Arizona Coyotes are a good team as well, and we need to come out with the 2 points. None for them tonight in Arizona. That's the end-all be-all of tonight's game. Now that said, Darcy Kemper is starting for the Arizona Coyotes tonight, and that's a sketchy go because he's got a sub 2.0 goals against average. So unless we're going to go out there, score 2 goals and shut them out, I don't know, but I don't expect a high-scoring affair tonight against the Arizona Coyotes at all. Guys, I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. That's been your game preview rant, as it's a must-win today against the Arizona Coyotes. I will catch you, as always, in the next one.